Hello and thanks for joining me for this track guide around Alsace village in reverse. We're in the Group 3 cars and the car I've gone with is the Toyota FT1. Sorry I'm a little bit late on the upload today, just had a bit of a busy day and actually been karting this afternoon, so haven't been able to get the usual daytime upload done, but also just been learning this track. It's a really tricky one. I don't think this layout's ever come up before and no one seems to have really raced it. There's a few cars that you can choose from. I just find the FT1 the most stable for qualifying. You can also use the regular Toyota Supra. The Renault RS01 is probably the most popular car on the leaderboard at the moment, but say this car I found the most stable. Brake balance on -1. There is definitely some time in these corners here, so there's a couple of places where I don't quite hit the apex, which I'll point out. But without further ado, let's get into the track guide and break it down. So for the first corner here, we want to come out nice and wide to start and then get over to the left, brake in a straight line and get down to second gear. You want to get your tyres right on this yellow and blue curb and come over to the right hand side of the track before you start turning in. Half lift and short shift to third as you come over the crest of that hill, just to keep the car stable, so don't keep full throttle or second gear when you come over there or it will get messy. Next braking marker we're looking out for is just after the curb where the black and white arrow signs start. Half brake, turn in gently down to third and then feed the power in. And the brake marker for the next corner is a bit tricky. It's this short green tree on the right, so the slightly different green, shorter tree. I'm braking just as I hit that. Turn the car in gradually, down to first just to rotate the car a little bit, but then definitely back up to second and feed the power in as quickly as you can. And now this next corner is an important one, so we're going to start high and then turn the car in, tiny dab of brake and down to fourth, and aim for this yellow and blue curb and then just start feeding the power in. The camber of the road around there will hold the car in, so just get it low, floor it, and the car will carry on round. Here, half brake on the crest of this hill just after the start of the black and white arrow signs. I don't quite get my car across enough here. I would have rather been on that curbing, but managed to feed the power in gently enough that we carried enough speed. Flat out through here, braking on the curb for this next corner, so start of the blue and yellow curb, braking third initially, then down to second to get on the power really early as you hit the apex here. Shift up to third as quickly as you can, and you've got loads of track to use on the exit there. Now we're lifting and coasting through this one, so come out wide to start with, turn in, shift down to fourth, and as soon as you see the yellow flags you can start feeding the power in, so feed the power in once you see those yellow flags. Two black boards on the right here. The GT Sport one is the one I'm braking on, so when I see the GT Sport board I'm braking and get down to second and get on this curb. This is the corner that really made this a good lap for me, so if you can brake on that GT Sport board, not the Polyphony one to start with but the GT Sport one after, that will be where to brake to get on the apex, and you'll carry so much more speed than this back straight. Now this last corner we're braking on the curb. Going to come down the gears a bit more gradually than I do here, get into second and hold a little bit of brake until the car's stable, then feed the power in. On this lap I get off the brake a little bit too quick and I get on the power too aggressively, and you see the car just squirms around a bit, so I'm going to watch a replay here of another lap where I actually did that corner properly. So you see as we're coming down here we're braking on the curb, a bit more gradually down through the gears and turning in nice and gently, and then feeding the power in gently as well, so just half throttle to start with and then full throttle. So I hope that helps and gives you some pointers and some brake markers. They're not easy to find on this track. Please do drop a like or subscribe if you've enjoyed the video, and good luck in your races this week.